Howdy, y'all. Hope you all are doing well. We're going to go into our very next day of biosecurity today. So, yesterday you went to a hog farm and got to see everything related to biosecurity that they do. So, let's go to the vet's office because this is vet science. So, go on ahead, pause this video, and answer that pre-video question that's on your worksheet right now. When you're finished, come on back. So after answering that question and thinking back to the things that we've already talked about, dictionary definition of biosecurity is all those procedures that are intended to protect humans or animals against diseases, viruses, or these biological agents. So when we're talking about this includes hand washing, making sure your clothes, a lot of it has to do with hygiene, making sure things are very clean, very sanitized. So lots of different things that go into biosecurity. Today we're going to go into 3 areas of biosecurity in the vet's office, and that's going to be our room and equipment. It's going to be related to our personnel or our vet staff, and related to those things with our animals when they come in and they may need to be isolated. So let's go on ahead, our room and equipment. You look at this very first picture on the left, super clean. Okay, so we want to make sure that our vet office is very clean, make sure they smell good, very, very clean. My mom says she wants it as clean as where you could eat off the floor. So if you want to think of it like that, we'll think of it like that, okay? So we want these areas very, very clean. You look at that picture as well, there is no unnecessary clutter. So making sure things are picked up and very clean. When it comes to our personnel or our staff, we want to make sure that they have all the proper equipment to do their job. So when we're talking about this equipment, you look at that picture on the right, they have full PPE or personal protective equipment, okay? So you see this lady, she's got a mask on, she's got her gloves on, she's got a gown on, making sure that they have ample supplies for their position. We also want to make sure that they have plenty of stations to where they can wash their hands, wipe things down, etc., etc. So, making sure that they have access to that PPE and making sure that equipment is clean and that they have an opportunity to, wash their hands or wipe down areas, things like that. We never know what kind of cases we could be coming in contact to with all of our different animals that are coming in. Okay, so we may have some coming in for wellness checks, but we could have one coming in with, let's say, ringworm, or they could come in with parvo. Okay, so it's super, super important that we as vets know these protocols for isolation and know how to take care of these animals that could transmit things to other animals that come in. So we want to make sure that when these animals come in, they may come in through a different door. They may have their own cage or their own room for our vets to handle this situation. We also want to make sure that anything they could have in contact with is properly cleaned and sanitized for that next animal to come through, because we don't want anybody that comes in, 4-legged or 2-legged, we don't want anybody that comes in to leave and have any complications after visiting the vet's office. Okay, so I think it's very important that a biosecurity plan is placed. Hope you all think the same. I know our vet office has a plan in place. Very, very important that one is placed, and I hope you all see that too. Okay, make sure to remember to answer that post-video question as well. Once you're finished with your assignment, turn it in on Google Classroom, and I'll see you in the next one.